Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Pro Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our Week 7 matchup going against King Crasher, the host of PSBA. So, again, like I said in Team Builders, we have 3 weeks left. Here's one of our 3-week opponents. If I win versus him, at least one other person, it gives me a playoff opportunity. If I win my last 3 weeks, I'm guaranteed playoffs. So, well, depending if the other results of everyone else's matches as well in points. But it's going to come to that. Other than that, we've had a really mixed season so far, but we're trying to do what we can. I'm going to try to make playoffs and do what we can. But nonetheless, let's stop talking about that. If you guys are hyped for this battle, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Shocker crew today to be brother with the King of the Crew. So, looking at this, and King will say this as well in his team, in the thing right here. He did tell me he would just bring in a random team, either a team he's used before, or put mons together just randomly for stuff like that. So, do keep that in mind for this matchup, for the game and everything like that. But I think this is going to be one tough matchup still, because Volcanion was something we could still see him brought. The Brazilian was also a potential as well. But the fact that we saw no G-Max Hatterene was huge. No Sylveon, huge. As you can see, we didn't have anything really for Sylveon besides Sloper, which was going to be a really annoying thing for us to do. But nonetheless, I'm hyped. I'm ready. Let's go ahead and see if we can keep our playoff chances alive. Okay, so I have my music off. I have my thing up. Okay, let's go. So, he's going to lead off with Volcanion. I'm going to go ahead and just go for the Boom Burst. He thinks he goes for the Steam Eruption. Does so much damage to me. Does not go for a Life Orb. And does not get the burn on me, which is really huge here. I'm going to go for another Boom Burst here, just get some shit going. He reveals the Cosmic Power set, so I'm going to go ahead right in a Trigun here. And I'm going to go straight for a Dragon Dance here, because if he's like Store Power set, there's no way he's going to. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance here. And, oh man, it spoiled it. Well, you guys know. So right here, I have to go for Iron Tail. I have to get rid of this Mammoth Swine. This Mammoth Swine is such a big problem for my entire team. Iron Tail is 75% accurate, so I have a 1 in 4 chance to miss my Iron Tail here. If I miss my Iron Tail, I lose my Trigun, unless he gets the 1 in 10 chance, or something like that, to miss his Icicle Crash. Because he's never clicking Ice Shark, because Ice Shark does not kill me, even if it's an Adamant Mammo with Scarf and stuff like that. So, I go for the Iron Tail. We connect and knock out Mammoth Swine. Hydreigon putting in the work right there. So, in comes the Toxapex here. I'm going to bait out the Baneful Bunker, and I'm just going for a Dragon Dance right here. And I'm going to go for the Crunch right here. No defense drop, as he is going to throw up the Toxic here. And he's going for the Baneful Bunker right here again. I wish I clicked Dragon Dance again. That would have been really funny. But I couldn't risk it. I had to make the safer player here. I do wish I had Roost here, but again comes the Crunch on the Mandibuzz here. And I was in another situation again. And dang it, stop showing it! I was in a situation right there. And you know what's funny, guys? On the chance I clicked Crunch, I was really tempted to click Stone Edge. I was 150% was going to go 100% click Stone Edge, expecting that Mandibuzz to come in. But, because even Stone Edge, if he's not like the max defensive investment that we see on the PEX set you see in Showdown calcs, I actually could have had a good chance to kill that Toxapex if I got a high roll with Stone Edge, but I didn't want to risk it. So I'm going to go for Stone Edge here. If I get rid of this thing, this makes my Mew such more of a problem for him. And we do. Hydreigon, putting in the work. I wish I had Roost, but I don't. But in comes my X-Blood now. I'm just going to throw up a Toxic here, as he's actually going to go straight for the Cosmic Power again. Very interesting is right there, but that's why I kept X-Blood a lot, by the way. So right here, I just go for another Nasty Blood, as he is actually going to go for the Baneful Bunker. And right here, I could have made some predictions, but in this, he makes a sack with the Volcanion, which is probably the smarter play right here. I'm not going to lie, I really wish I had Rock Polish or Weakness Policy right now, but I don't. I go for the Shadow Ball. I don't pick up the KO there. He's going to go for Shadow Ball. I'm going to stack off my Mew. There's no reason not to. I'm just going to go and click Boom Burst again here. He's going for the 46% here. I'm just going to get shift damage off on this Pex, as he's going to pick X-Blood off. But X-Blood did so much more work than he needed, which is really good. In comes my Pernamarina right here. I'm going to go with Psychic here. I really wish I clicked Sub first, because now he Toxics me, which is very problematic. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Moonblast, I believe, right here. And he is still in range of that Scald, of that Psychic, and he's actually going to let me kill the Toxapex with my Primarina, which is very huge. And he's going to go ahead and sack off his Latios to Primarina. Primarina picking up 2 more kills this game, which is really good. And right here, I'm just going to sack Primarina towards this Cresselia, which apparently had speed on it, which I don't really understand. But, you know, people have different builds. So, if Primarina didn't have that round of toxic damage, I would have been able to pick up the last 3 kills here. But I go ahead and send an Aerodactyl, let Aerodactyl have his rifle KO with the Aerial Ace, and we are going to win the game 2-0. Obviously played differential better, I do understand that. But again, I'm not the dick that wants to like try to 6-0, 5-0, or anything like that. I'm never that type of person. It's just not me. If I do it on purpose, it's not intentional. If I see the opportunity to do it, I may just go for it. But I don't purposely try to 6-0 people and stuff like that. You know, I just don't purposely do it. I'm just saying if the opportunity was there, I go for it. Just because of differential state. In case of head-to-heads or something like that. But with that, we now move on to be 4-3. If we win our last 2 games, we're guaranteed playoffs. If we win one of our last 2 games, it just comes down to head-to-heads, differentials, records. It's going to come down to that. So if we win our last 2 weeks, we are guaranteed. But again, it would also come down to whether my opponents get 6 wins. Because if there's a tie with 6 wins, obviously there's a guy named Mondo that we faced week 2. If he gets 6 wins and pretty much has like the same record as me or something like that, he has 6 wins. It comes down to, I think it comes down to differential then. If our record's tied, in differential tie, I think, or points. But if it comes down to a head-to-head, he's got the head-to-head because he beat me because I choked away that one. Up next is Nature as well, who's on the rise there too. If Nature, or not, I think it's Nature, maybe, I don't know. But if it's Nature has to win out as well. If he wins out, it then comes down to, well, in order for him to have a make playoff chance, then he has to beat me. So if he doesn't beat me, then he doesn't make playoffs. So I think pretty much the last playoff spot of the 4, I think it is, that go to playoffs. Of the 4, it's probably going to come down to me and Monano, but again, it just comes down to these last 2 weeks. And again, it comes down to whoever wins, whoever loses, the records, differential point, all that stuff. But either way, I think I would have said I would have had a really good season. We probably will finish either with just barely a neutral record, positive record, or just by 1, a negative record. But you know what? We had a lot of fun this season, everything like that, so I'm going to just do the best I can for these last 2 weeks, pick up the wins. Even though next week, we face probably the best team in the league, and I don't even know how it's going to be possible. But nonetheless, we're going to give it our best. But until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shocker, the United States Hedgehog. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. But until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shocker, the United States Hedgehog. Peace.